He said, you think I'm a game? You want to play with me? I'm not here to play with you. Give me your ID. I'm in Chelsea, disappearing, reappearing man land. You already know. If you know, you know. So check it, right? Like I told y'all before, in Hudson, we had the squad. We had the monster squad that came from Green, and then we recruited more dudes in Hudson, right? But from Green alone, like I said, it was me, Clint, Suge, Bop. Too many dudes to name. Chuck Burns, Murder. You feel what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my bro. And too many other dudes to name, right? But each cottage had a TV on their cottage, right? And certain cottages watch certain days, and you know, dudes regulate the TVs like that. Now, we rock C Cottage and D Cottage because WAP was in C Cottage with Suge. You understand what I'm saying? And they kind of had it on a smash over there. And then we was in D Cottage. You feel me? Me, Homo, Low, my nigga Snipes, Big Head D, Shaw, and a bunch of other. Understand what I'm saying? That was in the crib. Like I said, I may get times mixed up, and some dudes might have not been there at the time of the story, and some dudes may have been there at the time of the story, and I don't remember. But I know on D Cottage, we had the TV locked down for the Wayans Brothers every day. Like, whatever time the Wayans Brothers came on, 5:30, 6 o'clock, we had that shit smashed to watch the Wayans Brothers every day. And if anybody tried to come over there talking about they was gonna turn the channel or something, it wasn't happening, my nigga. Cause like I said, we had the Monster Squad. But we was fair, but it was a few shows that was mandatory. Number one was Marlon. That was mandatory. We watching that regardless to whom or what. You feel me? And the Wayans Brothers was number two. And on the weekends, on Saturdays, it was Transformers Beast Wars. You heard? Like, I regulated that Beast Wars. Like, that Beast Wars, I had the whole jail watching Transformers Beast Wars, my nigga. Real talk. Like, Saturday niggas was running outside to that shit. Yo, what's up with that Beast Wars? You heard? But it's like, yo, leave a comment if you ever watched Transformers Beast Wars. Shit was OD futuristic and all of that crazy shit, but it was a dope little cartoon. So boom, right? So like I said, we got the motherfucking D Cottage locked down with that Wayans Brothers all the time. So me and this nigga WAP, right? So check it. So you know that episode that them niggas had? They had that episode where they spoofed Good Times. You heard? And the nigga Marlon Wayans had that big ass Michael Evans fake nose on. You heard? And he kept doing this. Daddy, that's a black oppressive word. Right? So me and the nigga WAP, my nigga WAP from Yonkers, 354 D Block, you heard? My nigga WAP, me and the nigga WAP used to be crying over that nigga big brolic fake nose, you heard? So eventually we started doing that shit all day, like. So eventually that shit became a thing amongst the team, you heard? But especially me and the nigga WAP. We started getting so silly with it that everything we said or a nigga asked us, like if a nigga just come on and be like, yo Laz, nigga just come on and be like, yo Lotus, you going to programs? I'll be like, programs? You feel what I'm saying? Like, so we was just doing that shit all day, every day, bro. Know what I mean? I'll just see the nigga WAP, I'll be like, hey yo son, that nigga's going to chow. That nigga be like, chow. Know what I mean? Like, real talk. So we was getting out of control with it, bro. You heard? We was out of control with it. Me and the nigga WAP had the whole jail doing that shit, and niggas was acting stupid. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, shit was out of control, my nigga. Any and every 2 2 seconds, all you saw was niggas doing this. You heard? I can't do it like Marlon Wayans was doing it or how he was doing it up north, but nigga be like, nigga nose mad stupid brolic with mad makeup on his nose, you heard? So, so like I said, you know, we was taking the shit too far and doing the shit to any and everybody, even people we ain't know. You heard? Like, especially people that we ain't know. So a motherfucker come up to it and nigga be like, yo, my bro, excuse me, my brother, is it true that they having chicken and rice for lunch today? And I'll be like this. Yeah, they got it, my bro. Nigga be like, all right, good looking. You heard? And then I look at the nigga WAP, that nigga be crying. Yo! Know what I mean? I'll be like, yo, come on, son, we gotta stop. But we used to just violate, my nigga. We be violating, you heard? Like, so if I be in my crib and I need the motherfucking, like say the police is calling out for mail, right? They be like, Johnston, on the mail. I come down, I get the mail, he be like, hey, Johnston, here, I'll be like, there. Thanks. You heard? And the police don't be catching it, nigga be like, fuck was that? You feel me? And I'll be already gone, so niggas be snickering in the cut. You heard? So anytime I see the nigga WAP, I just be extra with it. That nigga be having me amped. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga be gassing my shit. I'll be like this. Watch this, son. You heard? I'll just go over to the police or something and be like, excuse me, officer, can I get one of the basketballs out the way, Shaq? Right? And the police won't even peep. He be like, sure, no problem. Know what I mean? Get the ball. He be like this, here. I get the ball. I be like, thanks, officer. And I bounce. You feel what I'm saying? So niggas was doing that shit so much, son. So one day, we go to the gym, right? Now in Hudson, now I mean, like Hudson, like, let's get this understood. Like, Hudson is a boring ass motherfucking jail. If you got programs, if you don't got programs, you gotta go to the yard. You understand what I'm saying? So you be in the yard all fucking day if you ain't got programs, no matter how hot, how cold it is. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a frustrating ass jail, and niggas be, Happy Hudson is like an inside, it's like a joke. Happy Hudson. Nah, that shit ain't nothing happy, my nigga, really. That shit could be a real miserable jail. You feel me? So we used to congregate in the gym. You know what I mean? Me, WAP, Murder, my nigga T-Dubs, nigga Suge, we all go to the gym. You feel what I'm saying? Real talk. So it's this one police that niggas had. So it was this one police that was in Hudson, right? It was mad police in Hudson that was dickheads, but it was this one police in particular that was a super dickhead in Hudson, right? Know what I mean? Nigga had a bald ass head. Nigga had a big ass bald head. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga had the hair on the sides with a big ass receding bald head, paws with glasses. You feel what I'm saying? Big ass brolic head. So we used to really be motherfucking secretly shitting on that nigga, and he was a dickhead ass type of nigga that'll write your ass up in a minute. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't playing no games with nobody. So one day we going to the gym, me and WAP is walking with me. You feel what I'm saying? So when you walk into the gym, you gotta go up to the front motherfucking desk and you gotta be like, yo, Johnston D Cottage. You feel what I'm saying? Such and such C Cottage, and they mark you in so they can know who went to the gym, who went to the yard or whatever, right? This nigga WAP, he goes up to the motherfucking police, he shows his ID or whatever, signs his name on the list or whatever, and then he hits the police with a quick and keeps it moving, right? Nigga hit the police with the quick, all right, yeah, C Cottage, and he keep it moving. So I'm like, all right, niggas is trying to outdo me, but that nigga Marlon Wayans was dumb light, cause he know this police ain't the one. So you know what I mean? He hit him with a light one, like, right? That a nigga don't really notice, right? So me, I'm next. I'm behind this nigga, right? This nigga going into the motherfucking gym while I'm signing in. You feel what I'm saying? So I sign in my shit. I'm like, you know, Brian Johnston, D Cottage, show the nigga my ID. You gotta sign in and then show them niggas your ID. So when I showed the nigga the ID, when you show the nigga the ID, so he was like, let me see your ID. I showed the nigga the ID. He was like this. All right, go ahead. So I was like this. Thank you. And I bounced. He was like, oh, whoa. He said, hey. He said, come here. He said, come here. I said, what? This nigga Wop got off the scene in 2 seconds. Nigga was like this. As soon as he seen the police call me back, hey, ho, come here for a second. Nigga Wop just was like this. I hear this nigga laughing in the gym. You feel what I'm saying? He like, you, come here. So I said, what happened? He said, what was that you just did? I said, what you talking about? He said, you just did some funny stuff. What you just did? I said, nah, I ain't do nothing, man. I don't know what you talking about. He like, oh, you think it's a game? He's like, give me a fucking ID. Give me an ID card. I said, what? I said, what the fuck you talk about? He said, I seen you do some funny thing with your nose and your face. He said, you think I'm a game? You want to play with me? I'm not here to play with you. Give me an ID. Bro, this nigga took my ID, wrote me up a ticket. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, bro, what is you gonna write me up for, my nigga? I'm like, bro, what is the charge? What is you writing me up for? You writing me up for doing the Marlon face? Like, you writing me up for doing the Marlon Wayans face? Like, what you gonna put on the ticket? Yo, nigga did the Marlon Wayans face behind my back. Like, nah, my nigga. What you writing me up for? Nigga found something to write me up for, my nigga. I ain't even do shit, my nigga. All I did was say, show my ID and go, all right, thank you. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga wrote me up for that, my nigga. So I come in the gym, whopping them niggas is on the floor, rolling around, laughing at me like this. Yo, that nigga caught that nigga, son. Yo, that nigga caught that nigga making the Marlon Wayans face. I'm like, yo, y'all nigga, I'm like, that's fucked up, son. You got off the scene real quick, nigga. Know what I mean? That nigga was laughing. I'm like, yo, that's fucked up, my nigga. This nigga writing me up a ticket for doing the Marlon Wayans nose. You feel what I'm saying? Shit was whack, bro. But, you know, that shit ain't really stopped. That shit ain't stopped the flow, my nigga. Niggas was still hitting niggas left and right with that Marlon Wayans nose. You heard? Then it evolved to a point where anything a nigga say that niggas ain't believe. Like if a nigga was lying, like, yeah, you know what I mean? I have 4 Benzes and a helicopter in the street, son. Niggas look at each other like, you feel what I'm saying? Everything became the Marlon Wayans nose, my nigga. Real talk. Like, then it evolved to, that's how niggas said what up. Like, instead of coming out, I see the nigga Wop, instead of being, yo, what up, son? I just be like this. That nigga look back and be like, you feel what I'm saying? Yo, that shit was dumb funny, my nigga. That shit was dumb funny, my nigga. But yeah, that Marlon Wayans nose, my nigga, that shit got me knocked off in Hudson, and I caught a ticket for that shit. I was tight. You heard? Nigga wrote me up. Then after that, nigga used to just be looking for problems with me. Anytime I come in the gym, that nigga be looking at me like this. D Cottage, right? I'd be like, yeah, man, nigga, come on, my nigga. Nigga turn his head for 1 slight second. I'd be like, nigga look away for a split second. I'd be like, fuck out of here, nigga. You getting that Marlon Wayans face, nigga. I don't give a fuck how many tickets you write up, nigga. But yeah, my nigga. So to all the police that was in Hudson, if you was off point, my nigga, anytime we had any type of interaction, and you said anything, trust me, my nigga. Behind your back, I was responding with a good. Nigga had mad makeup caked up on his nose. Nigga was ODing. Shout out to my nigga Clint too, cause if I can remember correctly, he was related to Delma. Delma bad as hell. Just keeping it real. Delma was always bad. But anyway, Z-Man Suicide Polo with the Ski Man. Now I mean, Happy Hudson continues.